ability in this market. My work since I joined a year ago now has been to create a seamless or cohesion among the different stakeholders, including government, to ensure that government plays its role. And what is the role of the government? To ensure legislative framework, create a conducive environment, fight piracy, protect intellectual property, issue licenses to CMOs. The work of government to be done and be done on time. They used to issue a license for 1 year. Now we are fighting that. In fact, yesterday we were trying to have a conversation to change the law so that at least you get the license for 3 years. Because if you're to do a business plan, because if you treat music as business, then it has to work the way other businesses work. It cannot be abracadabra and expect that there will be results. So we are changing the law now to have the licenses for 3 years. If the government does that, which is its part, then CMOs streamline their operations and apply technology to minimize on costs of operations. Okay. Because a lot of money, again, has been going to administrative costs, Betty. If you raise 5 million and you have 200 employees, you will obviously not have much money to distribute. Okay. So we're also streamlining to deploy technology to ensure that we maximize on distribution. All right, and then lastly, we are creating awareness. The story of music is a good story. Can't just have this depressing complaints and whining. There must be a good story. The good story is we are identifying new streams of revenue. We are bringing a new conversation where musicians are recognized and respected. That a musician will be, a Kenyan musician will be respected, like in the US. Okay. Some of the richest people in the world, Betty, you know, they're musicians. They're musicians. If you Google the top 20 musicians in the US, they're billionaires.
Yes. Of course.
Jay-Z the other day bought a house, the second most expensive house in the US, by a musician.
We want our artists to get there.
Our artists can get there, and Definitely. They cannot get there when the ecosystem works seamlessly. You can't have the CMOs aside and say they have to blame. No, the government must do its work. Consumers of music must pay. Okay. Broadcasters, and they allow me to say this.
No, just one second.